Hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode of our Dungeons and Dragons campaign set in the world of Idus. My friends, I hope you're all doing well today, both the cast and anybody who's watching. As usual, we've got a couple things to go through. Don't worry about our friend here, Syndra. She will come back. She is only she has some disconnection issues, so I'm just gonna take this one slow. All right. So first of all, I'd like to remind you guys that all of these episodes are uploaded on YouTube, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. You guys can experience them in different formats or after the session if you cannot watch them live. And for all of those that are watching it in set forms, well, guess the fuck what? We stream it. Today is Friday, it's not Saturday, but usually it would be on Friday, on Saturdays at 9:30 p.m. GMT +1. Next week, we also might do it on Friday because it turns out that it is my birthday on Sunday. So yeah, we're probably gonna do it on Friday as well. So yeah, there's that. Also, to all of you that to whom this may interest, we have or I have a Ko-Fi now available where we have a goal there that if you fill out the goal, guess what happens? You unlock a one-shot where chat plays Dungeons and Dragons. We'll figure it out. We're gonna have like a pre-made characters with like pre-made spells and abilities so that it's simple. You guys can roll dice because we have dice commands, and it's gonna be kind of like a dungeon crawling situation where you can, discuss how to solve puzzles and beat enemies and all of that shit. It can be very fun. So if you're into that, the link to the Ko-Fi is gonna be in chat somewhere, and obviously on the description if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're on Spotify, well, tough luck. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to go I wanted to go around the table to let the players introduce themselves and know their voices, but we're missing one. So we're gonna take it very slowly this time, and we're gonna talk a little bit amongst ourselves. So guys, you excited for today's episode?
Yes. Kind of afraid. We'll see what happens.
What are you afraid of?
Try. Yeah.
Working.
Well.
First job nervous.
It's gonna go well.
It's gonna go
sure.
well?
No. But yeah, I think Sagrin will be fun working. I'm just kind of afraid of what might happen inside of the Blind Keep. And interested to see how we behave amongst all the nobles in the party.
It's all gonna be fine.
Yeah, sure, yes.
I mean,
of course.
like, first of all, nobody knows who you are in there, right?
Yeah.
Right? There's like no one in there that could recognize you. Oh! She's back. She's back! Hello!
She back. Hi.
Welcome back. Okay, now let's cut the small talk. Let's get right into this then. Let's go around the table. I'm going to once again randomize. Let's randomize situation. Starting with the one who was just disconnected. Please, our drow sorceress, name and name.
Witch Syndra.
There you go. And then moving on to fairy wizard.
Misituna.
And now moving on to halfling rogue.
Fish, Sagrin.
And finally, our dark elf
Erazizel.
cleric. What a cunt. You get a minus 1d6 to your first roll in the game for that one. For being a little, yes, for being a little cunt. Okay. I'm just kidding. Anyway, now that this is done, we can go and move on with the recap of the previous episode. So, my friends, on the previous episode, our heroes learned a great deal. The unexpected went on some book reading adventure, they went to the church, they talked to people, and they figured out some pretty important things about themselves. And about the place where they're in. They figured out the structure, kind of, or the story of the Blind Keep. Tuna figured out that she was entrapped in something in between the planes until she was pushed by this entity, possibly the goddess of judgment Gejud, the watcher and protector of all planes. So, that being said, she kind of was a little bit different than she was when she was entrapped. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought there a little bit. When she was entrapped, her wings were bright blue. Now they're black and have this pattern on it that seems to be similar to the pattern in which she was entrapped in between the planes. Besides that, they also figured out a few things about Syndra. They figured out that Syndra has this aura of necromancy around her. And that is and could potentially be quite dangerous. But the important part is that our group found a way inside the Blind Keep, or at least so they think so far. They managed to get a job within the Blind Keep, thanks to people being missing, or people are missing and they need more people to work there on the birthday party of the Countess, which is in the 25th, which means it's pretty much like a day and a few hours away from happening. Anyway, you guys were just moving towards. You're all so very cheery today. I can't wait to see what happens. But I'm going. We're gonna go into what the goal of our heroes right now. What they were doing before. They were heading towards the Tumbling Pebble in order to find out more, hopefully, about this place, or get some secret criminal intelligence into their pool of information. So you traverse the town once again. Head to the river, or towards the river bank, where you can find the Tumbling Pebble. Do you guys head in?
Yes.
All right. Yes. As you look outside, the sun is getting down. We're starting to get close in on the night. You walk inside, and once again, the place is pretty shitty. It's pretty much a medieval dive bar, let's say, and it smells like wet wood and moldy cheese, and everything's just damp and rotting, and the tables are not the prettiest thing. And you see at the bar of this small place the familiar figure of Pesker Chunos, the male goblin with the dull green skin, full of moles and scars, and the combed black hair kind of parted in the middle, that kind of like curves a little bit up on the sides, and his yellow left eye and cataract-ridden right eye that has a monocle, although he doesn't see from it. He wears, once again, a ripped tuxedo type of outfit. It's kind of like ripped at the sleeves. And immediately as you guys walk in, he goes,
"Oh, hello there. Oh, I didn't expect you back so soon after I burned the bodies."
Hello, we have some questions.
Oh, questions. I like questions. What kind of questions?
First, is the place like busy?
There are people in here, yeah.
There are people. How do they look? Do they look like shady?
This is the Tumbling Pebble. Everybody looks shady as fuck.
Just so I know, like, if I have to be careful or not with asking questions. Okay. So we would like to know if you have any information about, certain nobles of the town, if something not so great has been happening.
Besim Tuggold?
Well, you're going to have to be more specific, or say I have a lot of information on a lot of nobles.
Specifically about Richard Dubois.
Oh, that's going to cost you, dear. And it's going to... Well, it's gonna cost you extra, because I know a few little things about you or you lot.
Like what?
Oh, you wanna know what that is? Then you're gonna have to pass on the ching.
How much?
I'd say, for information on the Dubois, plus what I know about you, that would be about 75 gold.
I turn around and I talk to the group. Are you guys sure about this?
We can talk to someone in the tables
You think they will
and
know?
ask for cheese.
Tuna, we're not here for cheese.
And it won't be
Plus
as
cheese.
good as the other cheese, by the way.
I'm hungry.
Oh no.
I still have that
She'll murder
extra
someone.
cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Then I'll talk to someone with my cheese. Give me my
Okay.
cheese.
There you go.
Oh,
Enjoy.
cheese.
Hope it's not rotten though.
It's not. It's not. It's still okay. Okay. That's not been that much time.
I hope it doesn't give me the poopies.
Well, he wants money
Tiny
though, but
I
maybe I can.
I'd just like to tell you something. If you're gonna go ahead and try to speak with one of my boys here, answer's gonna be the same.
Fine. I pass the gold.
Oh, 75 gold. Easiest gold I've made today. Alright, so, starting with what I know about you. I know you lot murdered Baron Elspin. See, I paid the guard, and the guard knew. Well, the guard was paid by Baron Elspin to stay away from the streets where you lot fought. But I had one of my men sneak a little look, see what's gonna happen. I knew I was gonna make money off of this. And I did. So, I'll be honest, I don't really care much, or I didn't care much about Baron Elspin, so I'm not really going to tell on you, but just so you know, there's people that know that what you did. So, now, as for Dubois, well, Dubois is quite a strange fella. Well, first of all, he used to keep things very tight in here. Oh, police, like there's a lot of guard. But then, when the whole celebration and people start coming, that stopped. He loosened it. And back when things were tighter, people were getting arrested left, right, and center, and they were being sent away to Brunswick to work in the mines. That's what I know. Also, I know that Richard used to visit a place here, nearby. It's quite the raunchy place too. He used to visit Thi-Fi. I don't know what he was doing there, but he stopped doing that a long time ago. So,
Visit what? Sci-fi.
yes,
How do you spell that?
Thigh, as in your thigh,
Oh.
and then phi. Hyphen phi.
What is that?
oh well, it's the house where it's for sex.
Oh.
Not just sex, there's like quite the spectacle going on there. There's a lot of people going in at night for like the shows and there's like music and there's tons of those things.
They must have a really nice cheese.
Oh, they most certainly. And I think I know what type of milk they use to make it.
What type?
Tuna. Just, yeah.
Is she a child?
No.
No.
Oh, then come.
Come where?
Alright, can we get rid of the weird one? You.
No,
And
we cannot.
he points at you, Sagrin.
Anything else you'd like to know? You can pay more.
I'm not sure there's anything else.
Oh.
We
Oh,
wanted to know specifically about Richard.
by the way, you didn't get this information from me.
Yes. And we
Good.
didn't ask about this.
You most certainly didn't. Ask about what?
Yeah?
What?
Okay, guys, I think we can leave.
Yeah.
Alright,
Alright.
thank you.
It was nice doing business with you.
Wait, isn't
Yeah.
there like a library over here with books of curses and magic stuff?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not that type of person. I don't even know how to read. But, well, there used to be some days where this strange magical dude used to come in here. I don't know who it was, but he was like selling like magical things and magical items. I'd let him do business here because I'd get a little cut of what he made. But other than that, that's kind of
How
what
does it look like?
Oh, he looked like a right cunt. He had this like fancy haircut, and like his hair was like really well put together. But mine's a little bit better. He's just, like short hair, short black hair. It's, or was it white? I think it was white hair. And then his skin was kind of like yours.
Okay.
Does he
What?
have a caravan?
A caravan?
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck would I know? He certainly didn't come in here with it. It won't fit.
Okay.
Oh, you know, be strange. Yeah.
It would.
He was definitely of the sort of dark elf individual type. He had a sword with him. Pretty cool sword.
That's interesting.
Do you know
Do you know
if
if
he's
he's...
still around?
Yeah.
It's so cute to see you all in sync. I'm not quite sure. He would just show up sometimes and sell things and then leave. I don't even know if he lives here, if he lives or somewhere else. Last time I was here was like, I'd say, 5 days ago, something like that.
Okay.
Oh,
No, excuse me, that was my bird. I keep
what's his name?
my bird's name,
Yeah.
Yeah.
John.
John?
Yes.
John the
John what?
bird.
John what?
Yeah.
The bird.
John Beak.
Awesome name.
He's a killer, that one.
What does he look like?
My bird?
Yeah.
Oh, I could show it. I could show him to you.
He goes in the back, opens like a little door, and he comes back. He comes with a bird that seems to be dead.
This is John Beak.
He kind of shakes it, and the bird.
Sometimes I don't know if this is a bird or a monkey, but this is John Beak.
And he's like completely black and has like this huge beak that's like multicolored, kind of like a toucan type of deal, but he has strange scales around his eyes and around sort of like in the section where the beak meets the face. There's like scales around it as well, and its feet are strangely scaly.
This is John
It's
Beak.
cute.
Oh, you want it?
Nah, I'm fine with my spider.
I want it.
Do you want John Beak? That'll be 350 gold.
I don't want it. Thanks.
Oh, I can sell for a little bit cheaper.
1 gold. And the cheese.
Alright, I guess I'm keeping John Beak.
And he stuffs John
It's a
Beak.
really good. It's from the obsidian dragon.
Yeah, that's exactly why I don't want it. It smells like
Cheese.
pretentious.
We have a manticore tail.
Now that'd be something I'll be interested in buying. How much do you want to sell that for?
600.
600
She's alright.
gold
Yes.
for a manticore tail.
Yep.
It
You know-
regenerates some stuff.
I understand how they work.
spikes.
I'm just telling you. Those go around the market for like 400 gold tops.
This
Well,
one's
They're not.
big.
It's big and they are not easy to get. We had to fight the thing.
And to extract them.
Yep.
All right, Sagrin, roll a persuasion check for me with advantage because everybody is helping you.
Oof. It's gonna be good.
Let's go.
Persuasion.
What's
21.
Oh, I'll buy it for 525 gold.
525?
Right.
Alright.
Sold.
Right, good.
You see him grab onto something underneath the counter and then just dumps like a huge sack of coins on top of the counter, and he begins 1, 2, 3,
Oh lord.
4.
I'm gonna fall asleep. Do you need help?
After a few minutes,
Few? Just a
I'm
few?
just kidding. After a few seconds, he goes,
Oh, I'm just kidding. Here, have it.
and he grabs like a bunch and puts it on the table, and you have your 550 gold.
No, and I start 1, 2.
What, you want help with that?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it
I wanna
together.
make sure. Yeah. 1,
2, 3.
No! 1,
No,
1,
3.
2. No,
No, we've counted 3.
No, you count to 3.
I will
What?
kill someone.
Alright,
I will
trust.
help.
No,
All right,
no,
can
no.
I, can
Okay.
I, can I get the tail back, please? Can I get the tail?
Yes, here.
Thank you.
As you pop out the tail out of the bag of holding, it has developed this sort of cream around it. It's a little bit, decomposed. And he kind of grabs onto it. It's his size. The little spikes of the tail, like it's pretty much his size. Kind of holds onto it. Oh, just all like it, slimy. And he drops it on the floor.
Ugh.
I'm gonna feed some of that to John Beak. I bet he'll like it.
Oh, poor
Maybe.
thing.
One more
Didn't we
thing.
have 2 of them?
It's all part of the edge of the tail. So you guys had 2 little spike shooters, let's say.
Yeah.
Those are kind of they kind of make up for, I would say, a little bit of the full manticore tail. Like I would say 2/4 of it, half of it. So you giving that and selling it for 550 gold, the whole thing is a lot that you got out of this, because it was a 21 after all. But you guys look at like the giant sack he had. He is packing, this man. He has a lot of money and he seems to not use it at all in anything. He's just kind of keeping it because this place fucking sucks. Anyway, anything else you want?
Yes. Do you know where we can get some diamonds?
Right, there's a jeweler in town somewhere. You might be able to get it there.
Alright.
All
Thank
right.
you.
It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. Have a good
Take
night.
care. Bye.
All right,
Scary.
you guys leave the Tumbling Pebble.
Do you guys want to go somewhere else?
Well, it's getting late. So
We go sleep?
I guess.
maybe.
Shouldn't we get the diamond first, though?
It's night. I think it's closed.
Probably not open. We can.
Yep.
And we don't know where it is.
I mean, maybe I
Okay.
know.
You would know,
Like-
but it is closed at this hour.
Yeah.
Most
We can
definitely.
get it in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. First thing in the morning.
All right. So you guys heading to the Obsidian Dragon?
Yeah.
Very well. So you go across town once again, and you head to the Obsidian Dragon in order to go to sleep. And just as you guys kind of walk in through the door, of this beautiful, like, sort of jet black building with all the dragon motifs and the dragon head above the main door. Just as you guys walk in, you see that the owner, Gwynar, is in the process of having a conversation with a halfling lady. And this halfling lady is a halfling lady you recognize, which is Miss Rose Dimplekiss, the person that gave you your job. As you guys kind of walk in and he greets you, she turns and she goes, "Oh, all of you here. Hello, I came here to talk to William about you two's jobs." I'm gonna assume, Tuna, are you flying out or not?
No, I'm
You're
in
inside.
the pockets. Yeah.
And you're bringing more company. Are you staying at the Obsidian Dragon?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're looking for a job in the kitchen?
Yes. Because we spent all the money in a comfy bed.
Roll a deception check.
A deception. Normal?
Yes.
Normal. Let's see. 13.
Right. You understand that this is quite suspicious to see you stay here. It implies that maybe you have some other...
We are flirting, so it gets cheaper to
Alright.
stay here.
Right, why not stay at the Forgetful Pint then?
It was shit. Sorry for the language.
I understand that, but you need to save money.
We need more money in order to get food. Can barely eat here because it's so expensive. Although the cheese is very good.
Yeah.
She kind of looks at Gwynar, and Gwynar's kind of gives her a nod of he doesn't know what's happening. Right. Well, huh. Alright. So you say you need money, you don't have money for food, and you're still staying here, right? So I assume you can't pay tonight.
For tonight, yes. For the next day, no.
And why do you need to stay until the next day?
Because we need a place to sleep.
Why are
We
you
share
staying?
the bed.
Why are you staying
We
in
all share the
Lusan?
bed. In Lusan?
Mm-hmm.
Because we decided to travel a bit
Hmm.
and see where we would get more jobs.
Mm.
Since in Brunswick, things weren't going so well. Some
Right.
things happened there.
And your friend with the covered arm and the covered eye, who is she?
She's Syndra.
Hi.
She's
Right.
a friend.
And she doesn't need to
She's-
work?
No, she's
a
loaded.
bit, yeah.
But
Oh,
she
she-
doesn't share. Yeah.
Right.
She doesn't share the money.
You realize
all.
you keep digging yourselves a bigger hole here, don't you?
What hole?
Look, I'll be honest with you. I have no idea who you are, where you're from, and your actions so far, and the fact that you're staying here and you still want to work in the kitchen where you're going to be doing quite dirty jobs implies...
She's used to it.
I understand, but it implies to me that you must have some ulterior motives, or at least it makes me very suspicious of your circumstances. I'm gonna have to consider this again. And also, if you're staying here, you've surely seen the remaining members of nobility that are around here. And Gwynar goes,
Oh yes, they keep conversations with, or they've had conversations with the Count, they've had conversations with the Barons, yes.
right. Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm not gonna be able to give you the job.
What?
The Countess is in there, as well as most nobles of this side of Herskellen. I cannot risk having suspicious thoughts about my employees. I think I'd rather double my work than have you lot walk around and potentially do something that, well, I am, or that I don't want, or that is dangerous to the people inside.
Understandable.
All right.
We'll just sleep in the streets tomorrow. But it's fine. Don't worry.
What can we do to change your mind? We really need a job.
You can stop lying to me. Have a good night. And she moves past you once again and leaves the place without even talking to William.
Okay. We go into our rooms.
All right.
Room.
You guys climb up.
Yep.
The stairs go into your rooms. And in fact, just as you're kind of walking inside your room, you see that William is getting inside his room as well, and kind of like nods at you and says goodnight to all of you. But yeah, you guys are in your room. If there's anything you wish to discuss before the day ends, go ahead. If not, you will sleep.
Oh, no, we gotta discuss it. Well,
Alright.
I guess we are not getting a job. We were fired before even we got hired.
I mean, she's
Agreed.
loaded. Really? You could have said she was sick or something.
Listen, I tried to do the whole thing alone. I got barely any help. I don't need any judgment, okay? I was the only one
Judging you.
trying to come up with a story, because if we said the truth, then I don't think it would have worked at all.
Maybe if we said we wanted to go to the party, even if it meant to work, it would be better. And it's a half true. We do want to go there.
It would be suspicious anyway, because why would
Yeah.
we want to go to the party?
Because it's a party.
We're not clowns, Sindra.
It wouldn't
We're
work.
drunk people.
What?
Now
Do
we
you need
gotta
to be a
come up-
clown or a drunk people to go to a fucking party? Like, it's certain
Everyone loves
birthday.
parties.
It's
I
not
hate
just any
parties.
party. Yeah, it's a rich people party. We don't exactly fit in. So, this group, wanting to go to a very expensive party is very suspicious.
So now we need a plan to get in.
Exactly.
No more invisibility stuff. Tuna, you're smiling too much. What's up?
This is a nervous smile. I don't know what to do.
Okay.
Should we sleep on it? And tomorrow morning we think about it?
We need to know how is the Countess.
How?
How
does
she
oh,
is.
How she looks.
Yes.
How do we do that?
I mean, you can
Does
go
she-
invisible inside, right? To see.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
The Blind Kip is big and kind of a maze as well. Things are a bit weird inside. Tuna going in on alone might be dangerous.
And there's probably no opening.
I mean, you're tiny. You'd be like an invisible mosquito going across the guards.
I'm like this size.
Yeah, that's not really the mosquito size. I wouldn't.
You can make yourself like tinier and invisible.
Can I make myself tinier?
Is
Am
enlarge
I-
reduce concentration? And also, how long does it last?
Yeah, it's concentration and it's only 1 minute.
So you can make yourself tinier, but you can't be invisible if you're tinier.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, it wouldn't be a good idea.
We can
I mean-
sneak in.
can make a fire outside and then sneak in.
Sure. Let's
Fire.
kill and
Fire.
burn everything
Why
again.
do you want to fire though?
Fireball.
As a distraction. We can make a fake fire. As a distraction, no one gets hurt, and we get in. I doubt that would work though, because the guards would still stay there.
We can charm the guard that it's on the door.
Yes?
Can we?
I mean, you guys have spells and stuff? You tell me.
I mean,
I can't charm him.
You can charm him with yourself.
No.
Not with that eye.
I think he would run away.
Listen, it's all a matter
What
of
if he runs
self-esteem
away,
and
though?
confidence, okay? What if he runs away? Then great,
Yeah.
we get in.
Yeah.
Even better.
But he could call the other guards. Which
What about
isn't
your
good.
giant spider?
ooh.
It is a good distraction,
True.
but maybe
It's not
kills.
giant, it's your size.
It can
fine.
reinforce the guards.
True.
Or it can kill them.
Mm,
No
I'm
more
loving
killing.
this.
No more
no,
killing.
not quite.
Can we go cry at the lady and ask for a job? After all.
It's funny that you guys instantly degenerate. You don't have like the obvious solution. You instantly degenerate into let's make a fire. Let's simulate a
Listen.
terrorist attack on the most important person here, because that will let us in, not make them close themselves more.
It's roleplay, okay? It's called roleplay. If a character says stupid shit,
I know, but I like it. It's funny. It's just the
chaotic
mentality.
energy.
The mentality of the group is just hilarious because
Unexpected.
it's instantly let us make a terrorist attack. we can't get in by talking. Terrorist attack.
I mean, we tried to get in on the nice way, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is there
We got
any other
rejected.
way?
you definitely did.
What if? So we distract the guard that is on the door, okay, and he turns around, and I cast old person on him, and he stops, and he cannot turn around.
There is more than one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And there are probably a bunch of people around, so we would
Yeah.
get caught very easily. Isn't there any sewer tunnels or something like that?
There's chimneys.
Chimneys.
How about we try and spot someone with the work uniform and we steal it?
I think the lady would see us.
No. We see the lady first and we go the opposite way.
What if she
So you're
recognizes
suggesting
us?
going to the laundry and get some uniforms?
Not the laundry, because that's probably inside, but you know, like if someone is outside taking a quick break from the shift, we just
Oh.
beam.
Such a bad idea.
Yeah.
I am not very intelligent, but I can see that's a bad idea.
Well, you are intelligent. You're just not wise.
True. I am not very wise, but I can see that's not a good idea.
It's just another funny thing. A laundry.
I mean, they have to wash the clothes somewhere.
Yeah, but it's.
How do you call it then? How do you call it then?
Now I imagine like a wooden box with magic rotating the clothes inside.
Why not?
Or like a little hamster. And the clothes are spinning inside.
Wait, she hasn't seen me yet,
Yes.
so I can work for her.
Can you work there?
Entertainment? I'm a fairy. Many people didn't see a fairy yet in their lives.
But how about the rest of us then?
I don't care.
Are you
It's
sure
a-
you want to go unless there's someone trying to kidnap you?
Exactly.
Oh, true. They will try to
Yeah.
kill me.
I'm not
not
sure
not
that's
if I'm
why.
just flying around, you know. So And you guys they're going to be there, but in different ways.
We don't. We are not finding waves at all. Unless we do a terrorist attack there.
Can we like spot boxes and get inside of the boxes, and then they move us inside?
Or barrels.
Metal Gear.
Barrel.
Wine barrels.
Empty ones. Or I
Yeah.
can drink them before.
That's not wise.
Why not?
She
not
getting
just gonna-
drunk?
Oh, that part.
good.
Yeah.
Free drinks.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
What if we go there in the day of the party and see what's happening first?
Mm-hmm. It's a good option since we don't really have any idea right now. We can just try and improvise something on the go, see what's happening.
Going
Yeah.
with the
Best.
flow.
We can see
Alright.
how the people are getting inside.
You can also uncover Syndra's wrappings and everyone will be scared. Might give us an opening.
Thank you. Or else they will call more guards and we'll be fucked. Yeah,
And then
that
you
seems like a
run
good
and we
idea.
get in.
You bitch! You
And
want
it
to
was
use
all
me
an
as a
illusion
bait?
from Tuna.
Hey, I
The
kind of
plot
like that
thickens.
plan.
The plot
Why don't-
thickens.
Why doesn't she create my spider, huh?
I can.
Or a dragon. A small dragon.
Tuna's
I
never in her
saw
life.
a dragon.
Yeah, there you go.
I never saw a dragon, so I cannot. I can create one from my mind, but it might be just a little different dragon. Like with, a paw coming out of the head or something. I don't know. I never saw a
mean-
dragon.
We've seen people with eyes on their forehead, which would be a paw.
It's still weird, right? It's if you make a giant image of that, it's still kind of fucked up. A lizard
Like
with,
with the jaw all
and a
crooked
wing,
and-
a wing coming out of its head. And...
I bet there are dragons in books. You can see one and create.
What's a book? No, I'm joking.
You read
I can-
You read more than me, so
I can create stuff. I can, and my illusions are pretty powerful. But I need to know what I'm creating.
I think we're just tired. We should
Let's go
get some
sleep.
rest.
or what if you create the halfling that was giving us a job and say to the guards that we are with her and they let us through.
I
It's
can do that.
risky, but it's an
It
option.
is, but
What if we
Everything is
see
risky
her?
at this point?
what?
What if we see her?
Yeah, inside.
We're screwed then. We say, oh, it's the twin.
Oh
It's the
yeah,
twin.
a lost long twin.
Oh,
That is such a bad idea.
Dude,
Sunflower dimple kiss.
it's Rose.
Uh,
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
know,
I
but
get
the
it.
twin is the
I
sunflower.
get it. I got it now. I'm dumb.
I think it's the safest option we have, to be honest.
Yeah, true.
I like us waiting until the day of the party. I like that idea.
Yeah,
And we have all these possibilities that we can
explore,
explore.
and it would be unexpected for them.
Yeah.
That's what matters. Stick to the name.
Exactly.
I'm pretty beat. Can we just call
Yes.
it a day here?
Yeah.
Let's sleep.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys can go ahead and go to bed. I mean, not you. Your characters do. They.
Aw.
Everybody just goes for a long rest, and back in 8 hours. All right. But night falls over Lusam, and you guys go to your beds and you cuddle up together. Whoever wants to cuddle up together, the others just in the couches or floors.
I'm far in a corner. I don't want to
I'm on
have
the
to deal
couch.
with any bad dreams. Okay, Tuna sleeps with me as always. But yeah.
Okay, got it.
And I'll grab a pillow as well, and I'll hug the pillow.
You hug the pillow.
And Tuna dies.
Have like a little space to breathe.
All right, you all find your sleep peacefully this time. You may mark your long rests as morning befalls. Morning befalls the city of Lusan once more. Mark up your long rests. Check your spells if you want to change them or not. Except Sagrin, because she's a pleb, non-magical.
Any charm person in the area? It's kind of useful, or might be.
I'm pretty sure I can change it.
Yeah, you
my
cannot.
rest. Yeah.
Only ones that can change are the wizard and the cleric. You are stuck with what you got.
Yep.
Because it is natural magic to you. It comes from what you are. Anyway, morning comes. Sunlight starts to breach in through the beautiful curtains of the obsidian dragon. The day is yours, my friend. My friends. It is the 24th of Isel, the day before the Countess's birthday. Clock is ticking. Oh, that's a fast-ass clock.
Let's get the diamond then.
Yeah, let's get.
And potions, healing potions.
Yes.
Yeah, potions.
All right.
Yeah, we need potions.
For the purposes of this, to make it easy for you guys, you go to the jeweler and you can acquire a diamond there. How much? What is the value that you're trying to buy here for diamond? 100 golds worth of diamonds. You have that extra 100 golds worth. As for the potions, here in Lusan, you have two types of potion available to you. Here in Lusan, you have the regular potions of healing, which come at a price of 50 gold. Yes, each is 50 gold. And you have greater potions of healing, which are more potent versions, which come at the cost of 100 gold each.
Damn.
This city is pretty expensive.
Yeah.
So how many potions are you looking to buy here?
Well, I have one regular one. I think I'll buy two.
Mm-hmm. So 100 gold on regular?
100.
Sagrin shedding multiple tears as she's walking around Lusan shopping.
Yeah. What about you guys?
You have all our money though.
No, I do.
No, I'm like the bank. It's fine. Just say how many potions do you want, and
I want one.
You want one? Okay.
Yeah, one.
A regular one?
50.
Yes.
All of you one? So 150.
Yeah, only one. Yeah.
Okay.
150. If you want to get any greater healing potions, that's 100 gold each.
No.
There
We're
goes
fine.
there goes the tail money.
Yeah, I'm glad we sold that.
All right. You managed to get your potions. You may distribute the potions however you want. Add them, go into your inventory and write potion of healing or manage inventory, and then on the little window that shows up, you write in the search bar potion of healing, and you may add one to your inventory there. 2d4 plus 2 healing from those. All right. Immediately as you guys are shopping, you see that the city is a lot busier. In fact, there's people moving around. There's new people arriving in town as well, with caravans, with things to sell. There's like people of all places. There's dwarves. There's halflings here a lot. There's even some half orcs moving in. Elves. A lot of people. A lot of new people just setting up tents and and oh, sorry. And setting up tents and caravans and their own shops like in the middle of the streets. Yeah, it's just there's people hanging these little flags. Okay, Linux is playing for her now. The cat's playing for her. There's people hanging like these ropes and cords from above the streets with all types of flags with the golden and dark blue of the Dubois. People are generally happy. They look very busy, but nonetheless, the 24th is yours. What do you wish to do?
A question.
Yeah.
Are there any like, not really flyers, not really like, it's kind of a poster on the wall with like announcing
Yes.
the birthday, and do they have like an image of the Countess?
They do not have an image of the Countess, no. They only have the image of the Dubois crest, like stamped on it, kind of, you know, to make it official. And it is just inviting everybody for the birthday celebration. But you do find here that the Countess will speak on the 25th in the middle of the morning. She will speak at the river bank. To the people of Lusan and to whoever wants to go in there and meet her in order to kick off the celebration.
We are on the 24th right now, right?
Yeah.
This is the 24th still, yeah, you're 1 day away.
Okay.
Do we have anything to do?
Well, we can go to Sci-Fi.
Why would we want to go to that unholy place?
Because Richard Dubois goes there for a reason.
Oh.
We might discover why.
Bribe the horse and get some information.
Don't
I
make
don't wanna
me eat that cheese.
What cheese?
We won't.
Oh, that cheese. No.
I don't know what type of milk is that.
Probably
Tuna.
the one you will never need to taste in your life.
Tuna, you don't have to think about it, okay?
Okay.
Maybe
just
we
don't.
can get
We
her a
still
bit
have
of
the good
cheese.
the good cheese for you.
We do?
I think I ate it all.
All of it? Wasn't it like a big chunk?
It was
Yeah,
huge.
so
I don't
I
know.
still got you a bit if you want to.
Gimme.
Do you want a bit of cheese?
Gimme.
There you go.
She'll murder you.
Don't talk to me like that.
She'll murder you on your sleeve.
Okay, I guess we go to
Or remove your eyes
Thai-Fi.
with my little knife.
Tuna,
Creepy.
just eat.
Okay.
It's cheese. How do we get information at Sci-Fi?
Money? I mean, that's their basic currency, I guess. Or we can just simply talk.
You guys can have sex.
No, thank you. I
They do
really
that there.
enjoy... Yeah, no. I mean, Sindra?
What?
I
You
don't
can
know.
work there. Maybe some people wanna, you know.
Feasting services? I don't
No,
know. Would that
no,
hurt?
some people like the arm. I didn't. Sagrin starts blushing a lot from this conversation. Well, we can go there. You guys do whatever you want.
Cinder is very confused.
I'll just stay in the back, and I'll see and hear.
Why don't you come along?
I will, but I'll stay in the back. In the back.
She will come, but she will stay in the back.
Wow. I guess Syndra's worker name's gonna be the Shadowfinger. Or something like that.
The shadow
Okay,
fest.
shall we go then?
Guys, I'd like to tell you this is the morning.
Oh,
But they're not working right now, but they're just cleaning the place up very likely and just preparing for the night. It should
Cleaning
not be open, but
themselves
open.
up.
We can talk.
All right,
Hopefully.
let's see
And
what
try.
happens.
Yeah.
Couldn't we wait for the nighttime?
why? They're probably busy at night.
We can try and
I
find
mean-
the other guy.
mean-
Very
It's gonna be
busy.
so weird just going there and give us information we pay.
No, I mean
Wha-
we're we're gonna
Money. Give
talk,
information.
we're gonna talk, and
What
not
about
going-
what about the other guy with the caravan? Can try and see if someone else saw him.
Yeah.
Your brother saw him. Oh my God. I know. He talked about he met a dark elf, and I think it was the one who saved him from being arrested. I don't know if that's true, but that's my theories.
It might be.
But I
Because
can't
he said
ask
he saw him.
Sagrin right now, okay?
Yeah,
I
we
know.
should
I'm
probably-
sorry. I'm just collecting, the information we have.
We can try to ask around.
Yeah, if anyone saw the caravan, I guess.
Let's
I mean,
walk around. and
All
look.
right, you're walking around looking for the dark elven gentleman.
Yeah.
yeah, and also asking around, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys roll a perception check or a persuasion check, whichever you prefer.
Can I guide?
You can guide yourself, yes. Just to everybody roll and choose one of those. Persuasion would be more talking to people and asking them. Perception will be actually walking around. Okay, so I'm sorry, Sagrin, what did you say?
Holy shit.
No, 14.
All right,
I got a natural one on persuasion.
23.
I got a
nice.
17 plus the d4, which is 4. I got a 21.
That's pretty good. You guys walk around and you talk to a few of the oncoming merchants. Since they seem to all kind of know each other, and they're even helping each other prepare things. And one of them tells you that this person would be Elurian. That would be his name, Elurian. Elurian.
ELU?
Elurian. Elurian. And they tell you that usually his caravan opens up here on special occasions. He does have sort of a whole shop set up with him, and it opens up here on special occasions. So this might be a special occasion, and he points you out to its usual place, which is more towards the riverbank, kind of in the big main street that heads down to the port. And you guys eventually move on there, and you find him setting up this sort of wooden caravan that has this sign above it that says Art'N'Fact. And he's
So
there setting it
Does
up.
have a caravan.
What do you
Hello, sir.
God fucking damn it! I scared the shit out of me. Oh
No one
my
was
god!
talking.
I
That's
know.
what Tuna does.
Well, he's scared as well as he's like setting things up. You see immediately at his back, there is this very like thin blade. It's slightly curved, and it is sheathed upside down with the handle kind of like in the lower back and the blade upwards. And immediately as you do that, he kind of like pulls it out and goes, "Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm friendly.
Oh,
Hi, I'm Tuna.
I'm so sorry you startled me. And he sheets it back. Hello, Tuna? Wow, you're a fairy.
Nice.
Hello,
Yeah,
I'm
she is.
Sagrin. I'm a halfling.
Hello, Sagrin. My name is Elurian, and I am here in behalf of Art'N'Fact. It's a wildly known magical item shop, and I'm here to sell it. I still haven't quite set up everything, but if you're here to buy things, I can most definitely help you with that.
Hi, I'm Zyzy.
Hello. It's good to see
Good
Dark
news.
Elves here.
You too.
So we have a couple of questions.
Can we look around? Can I browse your goods?
For sure. I will tell you what I have for sale right now. And he kind of immediately pulls out what seems to be a bag of holding, and he starts taking off a bunch of items. And as such, he goes and he says, well, there are a lot of these. I have repeating items of these of this type that I have here to show you. So this right here, and he pulls out a couple of goggles that seem to have like this like golden inlay around, like the actual frame of the goggles is like made of gold, and it has these little flaps, like kind of like an owl, to simulate an owl, and the little middle part of the goggles has like a little beak. And it says, these right here, if you're not like us, so kind of like you, little halfling, if you're not like us dark elves and you're not able to see in the night, in the dark, these goggles of night will allow you to see very clearly in the dark and in dark spaces. He pulls it down, and he goes, and this here, and he takes out a rope. It seems like to be a regular rope. This here, my friends, this is a rope of climbing. Check this out. And he kind of like points the rope at a place, and he says, stretch, and the rope stretches immediately up to the place, and it's just in a straight line and very tense. This here will allow you to climb to very difficult places just with your words. And I am selling this at a discount, by the way. It's only 100 gold. And he then speaks the word again and removes the rope. And this here is a customer favorite. He pulls out what seems to be a rod, like a metallic rod, kind of of this size. He clicks a button on it, click, and the rod is just floating, not moving. And if you pull it, please, Azizel.
Okay, I tried to pull it.
It doesn't move.
Sindra, do you want to give it a try? With your, other arm?
I try to pull it with my bad arm.
You pull it, you can't. It's just fixed there. It is an immovable rod, he says. This sucker will not move unless you click the button again. And he clicks it. See?
Why is this a fan?
Why do people like that?
Yeah.
Because you can do all sorts of things with it. Look, he clicks the button as he kind of like puts the rod a little bit above himself, and he jumps on it. See? You can hang from it. He clicks it again. For example, you can pretty much make people not able to close doors with this, or at least it will break the door, or any rock, or any object really. It literally will not move under any circumstances.
How much?
Okay.
The immovable rod is 200 gold, Countess's birthday discount.
What about the goggles?
The goggles would be 200 gold as well.
But everyone can click the button for the rod, right? Or just the
Yes.
one that initially...
Anyone can click the button. If they know. It's pretty well hidden.
True.
Do you have any book?
I'm afraid books is not really our expertise in this area. You see, I have to kind of sell all of these, trinkets because people here don't really buy the type of books I would sell. But
Curse books.
yeah, that's definitely dangerous and not my area of expertise. But are any of you struggling with a curse? I still have 2 more things, by the way.
Sure, let us know what those are.
He pulls out an armor. It seems to be like leather. See this armor here? He grabs like a bottle of something and he spills it on top of the armor and seems to be like wine. And the wine begins like bouncing off of the armor. This armor here does not get dirty.
Wow.
Okay.
Next.
Isn't that pretty amazing? All right, next, I guess. We also have, and he begins pulling out what seems to be a cloak of sorts, and you see it's kind of like that classic cloak, black on the outside, red on the inside, and he wraps it around himself, and then he extends his arms, and as he does, the cloak kind of flares up and billows and begins like drifting out in this magical wind. The collar of the cloak kind of pops up. This is a cloak of billowing for dramatic purposes. Want to add a little extra drama to your speeches? That's the way to do it. And it's just there.
Do you have anything that's actually useful? Other
I mean,
than the goggles?
I think the rope is pretty useful. I mean, if we can...
Yeah, for you.
What do you mean for me?
I'm offended.
How much
Shh.
does the armor and the cloak cost?
Oh, the armor would be 85 gold and the cloak is 35 gold.
Oh, okay.
Are you planning on buying everything, Sagrin?
No, I just like to know how expensive things are.
Oh.
Just in case.
Just in case.
What do you guys
Do you
think?
have anything else, like what? Even if you're not here.
Well, there would be more in an official shop of Art'N'Fact, which can be found in Mogrand, Heatherlig, and all over this continent, really. But in Herskellen, these are the other 2 locations where we actually have fully set up shops.
What do you guys think of the rope?
Of the rope?
Is it infinitely
No,
long?
it is not. It is not infinitely long.
Oh, I thought it would stretch until where we wanted.
Yeah, it will. It will, but it has a length. It has a 60-foot length, and he has multiple of them if you want.
Okay, now in meters, I'm so bad in feet.
It's better if it's 60 feet because of D&D purposes. But I'll tell you.
know, but...
I'll tell you in meters anyway. It's about 18.28 meters.
Oh.
The regular rope is 50, by the way.
Yeah.
So it's just
Okay.
10 more.
I assume it's shorter than the blind kid. So yeah, I don't think. I mean.
Tunic can't see in the dark as well, right? I can.
No.
So
Only me and Zyzy.
yeah. So for the goggles, we would have to get 2. And that's too much money.
Why don't you break one goggle in half and each one get a monocle?
I'm sorry, but the enchantment on these items prevents them from breaking at all.
Oh, alright.
Nice try.
We can use it at the same time. Like, close one eye.
I mean, you can carry tuna with it.
I'm sorry, regarding the curse thing, you said you were looking for books about curses. Is there any of you that is under a curse? Is perhaps a little fairy under a curse?
Oh, I'm
No.
not.
That we know of.
Then who?
Why are you so curious about?
Well, because I am a seller of the arcane, I am a merchant and studier as well of the arcane, and if there is any curse that befalls anyone, I would be most interested in studying it, of course.
She has it, and I point to Syndra.
Yeah, I guess taking a look doesn't hurt.
You're cursed, and
Unless-
what type of curse do you happen to have?
I show him my arm.
Oh
I think
boy.
it speaks for itself.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And he.
Don't show much interest in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
He will try to kill you.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you mean that she cannot control herself when somebody shows interest?
Exactly.
Oh, that seems like a pretty interesting enchantment. Oh.
And she
We
has
have the
runes
pattern.
on it.
Exactly.
Show
Don't you have the pattern?
Yeah. You
I
hold
show
the-
him the paper
Okay.
with the runes.
Guys, you want to pray for this roll right now.
Can I pray to the goddess?
Isn't the bless?
Yeah.
Bless your guidance,
you guys show him the rune. Let me see what the result of this is. Let me find our friend here and see if he can help you guys. All right. So he has a +7 to his Arcana. I'll let you know.
Please.
Roll high, bitch.
He looks at the runes and he says, can't really tell what these are about, but they seem to be necromantic in nature, but I don't know how these runes necessarily would cause whatever is on her arm. As he kind of like continues holding the paper, perhaps I should take a copy of these with me and investigate a little bit more. What do you say?
Sure. That would be nice.
Just as you say sure, your arm begins reaching for him, and you see him instantly stare at the arm, and this arcane barrier kind of moves around him, and the arm is blocked by it. And he goes, you might want to keep that under control, though.
I try. You were showing too much interest, and it
Well,
moves on its own.
he takes a good look at them. He throws the paper back at you, Zyzy, and you see him take out a little notebook and begin scribbling on it. I don't exactly know. I don't exactly know how to fix your curse right now, but maybe in the future I might be. We don't really know. I would need to do some research on it.
If it helps, she might have someone looking from her eye.
So is this a strange case of possession, as in a partial possession?
Maybe.
Yeah, we're
I'm
not
pretty sure I'm an undead as well.
Oh.
Yeah, she also doesn't breathe while sleeping.
Oh.
I barely breathe. I still do.
Interesting. You don't, you definitely... Yeah, you look kind of undead. Who am I kidding?
Thank you.
Well, I'm not sure if that's fully the case. Perhaps whichever necromantic runes these are, I assume you know, if you tried to figure out what type of magic this is on her, and you figured out it was necromantic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure if the necromancy comes from herself or perhaps the arm, because this definitely looks like some Shadowfell intervention here.
Shadowfell.
Yes, it is a dimension where, or a plane of existence where people who can't really die end up.
There were some tales back on my village where the caves was, I think I've told you this before.
I've never personally been, thankfully. But it has been a target of study from many schools of necromancy.
Talking about necromancy and the undead, I just removed the eye that I still have. What can you tell us about this?
As soon as you remove the eye, he kind of, you see him kind of move back a little bit. Sagrin. Actually. One moment. Sagrin. As the eye is taken out of Azizel's sock and out of the place where it lied before inside of the bag of holding, you see the eye begin to sort of like move in his hand and instantly stare at you. And you start to feel it again in the back of your head. There's someone watching. Is that your brother? And you start like anxiously moving around and looking for people, and in one of the alleyways just out of the corner you see your brother again, the same expression, frozen in shock with eyes covering his face. You look again into another alleyway and he is there. Then you look again and you see Captain Garrett Stone with the eyes as well. Then you see Ben, and everybody's looking at you. But is it them? No, it's the people back in Pondvale, back in your village. They're looking at you. They're judging you. And now you feel observed by Azizel. He's judging you. Judging you why you hold on to so much money. Judging you why you have this constant need to steal something or to make more money. And then you think, well, maybe Syndra doesn't really like you. I mean, they're friends. Maybe that's why Syndra choked you. And you're frozen in this moment, and Elurian kind of moves back and he says, well, I've never seen something like that. It's quite a strange object. Why is it moving all around? Is it alive?
I put myself between the eye and Sag by the eye.
Alright, you place yourself there. Sagrin, you instinctively want to move back. Syndra is going to choke you.
I'm not looking at her, by the way. I'm just...
Yeah,
standing.
I understood.
Okay.
I move back then.
Elurian continues, perhaps you should put that away. It feels like it's looking at us.
Yeah.
Alright,
Put it away.
I'll just wrap it up back in the bag.
Sag, you okay?
I don't... yeah.
What's wrong?
You're afraid of all of them, except Tuna.
Yeah.
Sag?
No.
What's
Tuna,
wrong?
I don't like them.
Them? All of them?
Them. Yes.
Zyzy and Syndra?
Yes.
Why? What happened? We did nothing.
No. You did. You know what you did. I know what you're thinking.
What do you mean?
That's what
What
the eye...
are you thinking?
That's the eye
The
showing
eye
you
is...
wrong stuff.
No,
Yeah,
it's- It's you.
the eye is
It
messing
is
with
not
her head
me.
again.
I don't trust you.
What did the eye show you about us?
Judging me, once again,
For what?
for everything.
Why would we? We're friends.
We're not friends. You tried to
Yo.
kill me multiple times. I don't
It's
trust
not me, it's my dad that likes to choke you.
Is it really your dad?
I think so.
We've been together for a long time. If I had any issues, I would tell you to the face.
I still don't trust you.
What do you mean you don't trust me?
I just don't. And I start moving a
The
bit.
feeling is still there. There's your eyes keep moving towards Tuna, but as you continue moving back, and your friends kind of push in towards you and you know, try to help you, it's this feeling of true anxious concern that one day they might really hurt you. And suddenly you feel a touch on your shoulder, and as you look back, your brother is staring right at you in your face, dead, with the expression of shock in him. And just as you do, Sagrin, you fall unconscious
Sagrin?
in the ground.
Sag.
Can
I
I see
slap
if I can wake her up?
All right, you begin. Tuna is a machine gun slapping her. Roll. How are you trying to wake her up, actually, Azizel?
I don't know. I'm trying to first see if she's actually like not dying, check her pulse and all that, and then
She has
I don't know.
she has a pulse. She seems to be fine health-wise, but she instantly fell unconscious out of nowhere.
Okay, first I want to try like I don't know, the medical way, I would say. I don't know how to say it in English.
You want to do
And
CPR?
No. I'll just
Magic
wake her,
CPR.
wake her up.
All
like
right.
normal people do, and then I try magic.
All right, you
doesn't work.
are shaking her with Tuna machine gun slapping, and nothing is happening. She is like locked in this strange. It doesn't feel like sleep because her body is tense.
Is she frightened?
Can you detect anything on her?
I can try. I don't think it's going to work, but I cast detect magic. I
You
guess.
use a slot for that, or are you just waiting 10 minutes?
Oh fuck. Elurian, do you know anything about this?
You see Elurian is kind of like in shock still, and he goes into his pockets and he grabs what seems to be a healing potion, and he begins pouring it down Sagrin's throat to no effect. Sagrin's body is still stiff and it has fallen on the ground. People are starting to gather around you.
Can you distract them, Sindra? Say them to go away. Can we go to more private place? We don't.
You can
gather
grab her.
attention.
Illurian helps you grab her. What do you say to the people that are gathering around, Syndra?
Shush.
She didn't eat. She didn't eat. She didn't take breakfast.
She's fine.
All right, sure. You guys
Should
go
away.
into
You guys go away.
an alleyway. What are you going to do, Zyzy?
What are we going to do tonight?
I don't-
I'm not quite sure
I don't know.
what's happening.
Okay, Elurian,
Yes.
hear me out.
Yes.
This eye is coming from a big monster with tentacles with eyes. Okay, so we removed one of the eyes and we
Yes.
kept it.
Okay.
Why? We don't know. So that
Mhm.
that thing appeared because someone was sacrificed, and the person sacrificed was with a lot of eyes. And there are people dying that way with a lot of eyes, and it has something to do with fear, and she might be frightened because one of the eyes just was used for that, so might be that I don't know which eye we took. So there's a lot, and she usually sees her brother when she gets frightened. The last time it was her brother. I think it was her brother right now. Her brother is really exactly like her. Did you see him?
What the fuck?
Calm down,
Lot of
Elurian.
information. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just a merchant. I don't know how I can help you. Please. I'm just gonna go. And he begins backing out. What are you guys doing? Her body is still stiff, unconscious on the ground.
Great job.
Do you have anything to remove frightenedness things?
No, I don't.
Uh,
I don't think healing her would help because she's fine. She's just unconscious. It's stiff.
he just tried to heal her, so.
With a potion, yes.
Yeah.
He tried with a
Okay,
potion.
let's all hold hands and touch her.
Puddle friendship.
With the power of friendship, you guys hold hands and touch her, and her body is still stiff.
I tried to
Didn't
go
work.
to her ear.
Mm-hmm.
Sindra. Oh no, not Sindra. Sagrin.
You say the wrong name in your best friend's ear.
She instantly wakes up and slaps you.
Um,
Wrong name, bestie.
you go into her ears and you begin to scream.
No, not scream. I don't want her to go deaf.
Sure, of course. You
Like
know,
a loud whisper.
got it. Sagrin, as you faded to black, in your vision, you see the same thing again. A familiar sense of what you had felt the night before. You see your brother amidst the darkness, multiplying in every direction that you look. This time, it's strong. It's overbearing. It wants to crush your brain. Although you are inside of your own head, in this sort of pocket dimension you're in, your brain is in, you feel the searing headache, and you begin hearing an echo in your head. You begin hearing your name being called. First you swear it was Syndra's, but then you hear your name. And it's kind of echoing in multiple directions. What do you do?
I keep looking at my brother.
You keep staring at your brother everywhere. The sound, the echo continues to sort of move on through until it stops. And your brother turns into multiple people. It's no longer just those that die that you've seen. There's more. There's people you've seen in Pondvale, people you've seen in Heatherlake. They're all moving and kind of crowding this space until they vanish and multiple eyes begin encircling you. The voice saying your name still out there somewhere reaching out. But the eyes around, they whisper with a voice.
Welcome, Sagrin. We will free you. Walk to us.
I go the opposite direction.
You begin moving in the opposite direction, and the voices intensify and begin sort of moving through different spaces, different places.
Come, Sagrin. No. They don't like you. She doesn't like you. Sagrin, come back.
Do you continue moving?
I continue moving backwards, thinking of Tuna. That is the only person that I know that I can trust, at least for now.
You continue moving back away from these eyes that they try to follow you. The whispers surround you, but the one voice is still echoing. And as you turn back, as you move back and you finally turn back, you see the same flower once again dropping from nowhere, really. The same bluish and purplish flower, and it's just floating in front of you.
I touch it.
You touch the flower, and as you do, it blooms into this landscape of vibrant colors once again known to you. What could be very much the place where Tuna is from. And as it blooms in your field of vision, you come back again to consciousness, but that same fear of anxiety is there. You know that something was telling you Azazel and Syndra were not trustworthy, but you know that thing was lying to you. You would have not been together if you didn't trust them. Something was lying to you. And that voice is still there. But smaller right now. You guys all see her wake up.
Zyzy, don't take that fucking eye off the back again.
Yeah.
At least when she's with us.
Are you okay?
How do you feel?
I don't know how to answer that, but I had basically the same dream as the other night, but stronger. And I think I've been contacted by whatever contacted my brother. I started seeing my brother multiple times, other people as well, other people that weren't killed by this, but
With
I kept
eyes?
seeing, yes, with eyes, everyone just judging me. And then I just saw the eyes, all of the eyes, and they talked to me. And they wanted me to approach them for something. But I kept thinking of Tuna, and I just remembered what Sagrin went through, and I moved away. I can still hear it, and it's telling me lies, it's telling me not to trust you two. But I know it's a lie, but it's still there.
It wants to break us apart. Wants to weaken us, maybe.
Does that mean you're going to die?
Maybe, Tuna, maybe.
Since she didn't went to them, she didn't do what the voice said, maybe not.
But it's getting worse. And I can still hear it. I feel this anxiety, very big anxiety.
Maybe we should find something to get your mind off.
We need to get to the bottom of this as soon as possible as well.
Do you have anything to calm her?
Cheese?
Beer?
I can definitely make that happen. I pull off my
Can?
jug. I can pull off my jug.
Can you do beer?
The
or not?
best
Why didn't you
beer, the best beer in the world.
It fills
Why
up.
Why didn't you say that? We could have done that much sooner.
Well, I'm not an
We can
alcoholic.
make money with it.
Yeah, we could have sold
Zach, we
beer.
can make money with it.
True.
That's our
Anyway,
way in
Sagrin,
into
there
the
you go.
party. We become suppliers of beer.
Easy.
Exactly.
And I start chugging.
You start chugging the thing. It's pretty good beer.
It's really good. You have
Best
a
in
future
town.
with this. It's easy.
We can make a fortune out of it. Easy.
We can open a bar.
And while I drink, I just try to drown all of the thoughts down and all of the imagery.
calm down.
It definitely
You'll
helps
get
you.
drunk.
It definitely helps you as you do that, but it's much worse than it was before.
Because of the drink?
No.
Or just the other day?
No, because of the other day. That thing, whatever is in your head, you can't even tell at this point if it's you, if it's someone, if it's something. It's mixing with your own thoughts, to the point where when you have these moments where you're not really, focusing on anything, or you're not thinking about anything, it's overwhelming, and you instantly have to distract yourself and snap yourself out of it, because if you let your mind kind of go numb, the feelings start multiplying. All right, so Sagrin is back to health, even if a little bit tipsy now. What do you guys want to do?
What time is it by now?
Oh, it's still morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We should probably say to Elurian that everything is fine and apologize for overwhelming. Yeah, that him with our businesses, I guess.
Do you still want to buy something from him?
I mean, what could be useful for us?
The goggles for Sagrin.
And for you. But it's expensive.
I mean, we have spells and torches that can light up dark places.
Yeah.
Want to be concentrating on dancing lights again?
If a
What if she
creature
gets-
is very fired, it's
True.
highlighted.
It is. That is true.
Easy.
Do you guys want to buy something?
I don't.
I was hoping he would have anything useful to get in, honestly.
The rope.
I was hoping he had any knowledge.
The rope is long enough
I don't know.
Yeah.
to get in the blind keep?
To get in the top of the building? Yeah, definitely. The building is about
Let's go to the sheep.
40 feet in height.
Oh,
Yeah, the blind keep is 40 feet. If you want to get to the very top of it, you could.
maybe. I mean, we can try to get the rope and climb it, but I mean, Suna can fly, so it would only be the three of us. What do you
Yeah,
guys
buy
think?
the rope. It might be useful, even if it's not for now. It can be for later.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are gonna go back to him?
Yeah.
You all walk back to a very nervous Elurian now. As you guys kind of approach, he goes, "Oh, I see you're back up. I'm glad you're okay. I am sorry, I couldn't really help. I used one of my potions, but then I just got overwhelmed and I didn't want to get caught up in whatever was happening."
Yeah, it's cool.
It's okay, and we
If
also
you-
apologize for it.
Yeah, if you discover something about the runes and stuff like that, try to say something about it.
Sure.
It would be appreciated.
All right.
And we want the rope.
Well,
Yeah.
that'll be. You want only one? That'll be 100 gold if it's only one.
Does it stretch every time we want to?
Yes.
Is it
Then we only
unbreakable?
want one.
It is magical, so yes, it is unbreakable.
Okay.
So if we stretch it, multiple people can climb on it.
Yeah.
Yes, it can. I'll tell you how the total weight that is supported by this rope of climbing. It can hold up to 3,000 pounds. So I'm pretty sure none of you go up to that weight. But yeah, the other end will move and stretch up until the destination that you want it to. And when you want, you can tell it to stop stretching, and it will stop stretching. You can also tell it to make a knot around something. If that's the case, it will shorten to 50. But it will not break from you guys climbing. However, it does have an AC and it does have hit points. It has an AC of 20 and 20 total hit points.
Okay.
Sold.
All right, so whoever gets it, remove 100 gold and add to your inventory Rope of Climbing.
Who's gonna? I won't. I'm tiny.
I'll add then.
All right,
Rope
of Climbing.
Climbing. Then.
It just stretches up, and then it's just a rope, and you guys can climb up easily enough. All right. Anything else?
No.
From him? No. Bye, Elurian. Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you for the business.
Nice to meet you, Elurian.
Just one question.
Yeah?
Did you perhaps meet my brother?
I'm sorry.
You looked exactly like her.
I'm afraid I didn't know.
Alright.
So it wasn't you who saved people on the streets.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Can I see if he's lying?
Roll an insight check.
Can I do it too?
Yeah, both of you can.
I got a 23.
I got a 1.
I'm going to tell you something on Discord, Estera.
Yes, DM me.
Slipping into DMs.
I hope you're typing in Portuguese because...
I am not.
Oh, perfect. Oh, the typing intensifies.
Alright. That's what you know.
Meanwhile, Tuna is looking at him, trying to see if he's lying. And what? What the fuck?
Yeah, with the 1, you don't really know anything. You're too concerned about Sagrin.
You sure it's not a butterfly passing by?
No, it's Sagrin.
I pick up one empty flask that I have,
Mm-hmm.
and I just start fidgeting it around so I can keep my mind kind of concentrated on that.
Got it.
Oh, wait. I will try to detect thoughts on him.
Alright, you're gonna cast Detect Thoughts on him.
Yes.
Are you going deep, or are you just surface thoughts?
I'm going deep.
Alright, so first of all, I'll tell you the surface thoughts that he has.
Wait, but doesn't he have to make a wisdom save?
No, surface thoughts are for free.
Oh, nice.
Free.
When okay, you're casting this now, because you can't really retroactively cast the spell. But right now, he seems to be after he answered. He seems to be, why are they asking me this? Why? Who are these 3? And he says specifically 3. Now you want to cast the actual spell on him, right? Tell me, does Detect Thoughts have any somatic components, or is it only, or verbal, or is it just a regular thing?
It has a copper piece.
All right, so it doesn't have. Wait, give me a second. Let me just confirm this. This is important.
VSM.
Okay, if it's VSM, then he's gonna see you cast it unless you hide it.
Hiding. I'm just. I don't know.
You're
roll,
tiny. You can hide behind.
roll a sleight
someone.
of hand check.
Oh god. Oh. 21.
All right, what's the saving throw on this DC as you kind of like go behind Azizel's shoulder and begin? What's the saving throw in the DC?
It's wisdom 16.
He fails. Holy shit, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for the answer to the question.
Okay.
Did you see Sagrin's brother?
The answer is immediately as you go through his thoughts, you go into one specific night. You go into Bagrin, or not Bagrin, but like a caravan of people in cages, being assaulted by a group, and you're kind of seeing this in first person, and you're running towards that cave or that cage, and you see him sort of cast spells and do these like really acrobatic moves that kind of make you a little bit dizzy, like prying it through his thoughts. And yes, he has seen Bagrin. You see Bagrin inside there, and you see him pull him out and tell him to move and leave and run. Let me read something a little bit about detect thoughts here. That might be important. Okay. Something it worries, over, loves, or hates. There is something worrying him. And that is pretty large in his mind. It's his dick. It's... Will she recognize me? And it is directly about Syndra.
Okay. Is that all?
Yeah.
I squeeze my eyes to him and I ask, why are you lying?
Let me read another thing about the spell. Yeah. Alright. It says here, either way, the target knows that you are probing into its mind. He goes, and why are you in my head?
Because she is my friend and I want to know the answers so I can help. I want to help. And I don't like liars.
He vanishes into mist.
Son of... He was lying. He saw your brother. And Syndra, do you recognize this man?
Do I?
Nope. Never seen him in your life.
Nope. Never seen him.
Because he was very, very worried when I was into his mind. He was very worried that he might recognize him.
How can I recognize someone I don't know, though?
Maybe when you were alive?
No clue. I think.
Well, but he knows you.
Sounds
And
like it.
yeah. He saved your brother, what was Sagrin?
Are you hungry, Tuna? Oh, why did he lie?
I don't know. That I tried.
Maybe he was afraid that we're like.
A question.
The bag of holding was taken with him. With all the items, by the way.
Ah, crap.
I know how you think.
But the caravan is still there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it empty?
You can definitely search.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
left-
search.
You
Yeah.
left
All right,
the items there, right?
it is
On
all
display.
locked. It is all locked. So I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity check, Sagrin, and add your proficiency modifier to see if you can
Can I
open
guide
things.
her on that?
Already
You
check.
can. You can guide. Dexterity check plus, and then we add your proficiency.
Ah, 8.
Oh,
Okay, you have an extra d4 you can roll, Sagrin. So that is 8 plus 3, that's 11, plus the d4.
Plus 3.
Plus 3. You go to begin unlocking some of these, and you see that a lot of them are magically locked. But there is one little sort of drawer that is in the front of the caravan that's kind of like used as a display. And you manage to unlock it, and you pull it open, and there are like a couple of gems in there, including a diamond.
ooh.
I don't know
Can I
if it-
detect any traps?
Well, if there were traps, it would have already blown. But
Okay, or not, because some are like activated once you lift up the
roll an
gem. I don't
investigation
know.
check
Okay.
to see if there's any like weight thing in there.
I have advantage on this because of my coat.
Correct.
Okay, 21.
With a 21, there are absolutely no traps.
Okay. I remove all of them. All
All right.
the gems. All
So,
of them.
there is here a diamond that is worth 200 gold instantly in display. These are some gems that are used in spells and are components for spells. So they are not very expensive. The diamond was kind of like at the center as the one thing that, you know, is one of the most expensive components, but the others would amount to I would say like a total of 10 gold. It's like little gems that, you know, anybody could kind of find in a regular shop away from here. But they're kind of like jewels in the, you know, worth a total of 10 gold.
Is it
You guys want-
wise to steal him?
He lied about my brother. I don't
He
really
did,
give a
but
crap.
he also saved him. Maybe he has his reasons. He could have thought we are working to the guards or something.
But he was very worried you would recognize him. Maybe he did something wrong to you.
He was a dark elf as well, right?
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a dark elf as well, so
And maybe he was lying about not knowing about the arm. We don't know.
we don't know. So I'm taking these. And I'm like feeling and feeling happy for once today after everything.
Oh yes, bliss. All right. So 200 gold diamond plus 10 gold jewelry that you got, or like random gems. All right. Anything else you want to do?
Tuna doesn't really know if he knew about the arm or something else.
No,
Or
I-
the
I-
runes.
I only detected thoughts after the question. It was very after that, so
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. I really thought he was telling the truth, you know.
We should leave, maybe.
There are a lot of people on the street, and some of them kind of looked at you while you were looking through the things, but you see that they just keep on moving. Some of them might think that this is actually your shop, and they're not like paying actual attention to you. The streets are kind of very busy right now.
The
So-
caravan's like open, right?
Yeah.
Like with the open. Yeah. I just close. So people think that like okay,
Push back
It's
the
our
drawer,
shop.
close the thing.
yeah,
Got
it's
it.
our shop and we're leaving.
Understood. All right.
Didn't he left the items on display though?
No, they were already inside this bag of holding. He would not be dumb enough to do that.
Well,
Shame.
Oh, he left the rope. Did we buy the rope?
You
Yeah,
did.
we
Oh,
buy
it-
the rope.
okay.
Yeah,
You
we
bought the
did.
rope. You guys have the rope. You guys have the rope.
Okay,
I have
okay,
it.
cool.
I have it, yeah.
Okay. So, we have a whole day in front of us.
I just want more beer.
well, I think on the sci-fi there might be some beer.
You really want to go to the sci-fi?
Obviously,
You want to have
as
sex?
I'm a cleric. Don't contaminate my thoughts, please. But we need information about Richard Dubois. If he went
Yeah,
there,
we do.
probably some people know. And I mean, some people talk a lot during intercourse.
I don't know what your plan is, but let's go.
Is it near lunchtime, so it's not very weird?
No, it's still like mid-morning. It is a little bit weird to go there. But are you guys going there?
We can go before, like...
Guys, look, let me just tell you something. I know that we're role-playing and we're in D&D and all of that, but we don't actually have to spend an entire day for an entire
Exactly.
day. You guys can tell me, we're gonna do elsewhere and we'll skip time until this, okay?
Yeah.
You guys can skip time, it's fine.
We can skip time until it's like
Yeah, I know. But...
noon. No, not noon. Maybe after.
Like
Maybe
4 in the afternoon, 4 or 5. Maybe
Yeah,
they
I
start
think they
like,
were
opening.
getting
like-
ready, yeah.
Yeah, getting ready.
Or you can just say that you're going to skip time until it opens.
And we're like
We're discussing.
in front
like,
of the door, just waiting.
Just waiting. It's the thing you wanted to do the most since you've gotten to Lucine. Finally, the time has come. And
we all
so
make
will
a
you.
campfire in front of the door, waiting.
It's like going in line to get Coldplay tickets. Except this is not Coldplay, it's just a place for sex. Okay. So
Hot play.
foreplay. So
Oh my god.
you guys are skipping time until
Yeah.
the evening? Very well. Alright, so you folks wait up until evening to go visit. I'm sorry, I'm fucking moving through a bunch of. There we go. To go visit the Thi-Fi. So this place, as you guys kind of, first of all, Sagrin obviously knows where it is. If you ever came to Lucine, you didn't see. It's not because of that, okay? If you ever came to Lucine and you didn't see this place, it would be kind of bad. So as night is kind of closing in, you go to an establishment that is kind of located at the sort of near the port, near the river as well, and it kind of stands out pretty easily since everything's kind of the same. You see that its design is kind of very curvy and strangely physics defiant. It has a central section that kind of like goes up, like, you know, the house is like a rectangle, I guess, and a central section that goes up. It stands out higher than the rest, almost like a tower with like a triangular roof, but it is like kind of squished on the sides, making the top look bigger. It has this kind of
penis.
It's actually a leg, but sure, you guys can think it's a penis. But you know, it's very kind of curvy in that sense. The interior has this kind of like orange glow that is mixed with like the tiniest hint of pink, and this same warm orange pinkish glow that comes from the inside is like strangely inviting. It makes you want to walk in, and kind of like grasps all your senses. And there's like this strong like rosy scent that hits you like as soon as you look at the building. The windows themselves are like kind of not they don't have like straight edges. They're just curved lines that form a window, kind of. Are you guys walking in?
Yes.
All right.
I'll go in the back.
You guys walk in. The place still has almost no one, but it is still kind of like filled with like a floating pink mist, and you see like booths and chairs and sofas, and they're all velvet. They're all velvet in like deep, dark red colors. But as you walk in, you can hear the music going in the back already. and a ton of workers of all kinds and all flavors. There are tieflings in here, which are a rare sight for you in this continent. There are orcs, there are elves, dark elves of all sorts, kind of like moving around this place. One of them, and they're all kind of in lesser clothing, let's say. So you guys move inside, and immediately as you do that, this younger gentleman with like long black hair, very kind of slender body, elven in nature, comes up to you and goes, good afternoon to you. How may I assist you? I'm afraid that we are not yet fully at our top capacity right now, but is there anything I can do for this interesting assortment of folks?
Hello.
Hello
Hey.
there. Hi.
Do you want? We want a table. We want a table.
Yeah.
Well, please allow me to escort you to one. And he begins taking you to one of the like booths that they have here, and you guys can sit if you want. And he goes, all right. And may I ask you what you are here for? If there any service you are looking for in particular?
We're here, just for some fun.
And what type of fun?
You know,
Fun?
With- yeah, maybe just one fun.
All
Not
right.
Fun.
Oh, just one fun. So, are you looking only for perhaps drinks and a dance?
Yeah.
And what is... Yes? Little fairy.
What type of milk do you use on your cheese?
And I just
While this is
cover her
happening,
mouth.
I'll go. I need to go to the bathroom, and I get up and I'll go
Okay.
to the bathroom.
As
Well-
she said that, I just cover her mouth.
You asked that, and he goes, regular milk?
Can I have some cheese?
Do you?
Easy.
Yeah, you can.
I don't have any money, so I have to ask him.
Of course. Well,
Do I still have my cheese, or do we have to buy it?
you would have to buy it.
Oh.
You're not gonna eat another cheese inside of this establishment. That would be kind of weird. It's like bringing your own water bottle to a restaurant, or like a Coke
I
bottle.
was gonna drink my own beer, but okay.
And he goes, well, all right. So, food and drinks for the table. And what is the group's preference in terms of the dancer you'd like?
What is your preference, Sindra? Tuna?
Do you have any fairy?
I'm afraid that you are the only fairy in the room.
Oh,
That's very.
that's fairy.
I said dance, but sure.
Oh, that's. I understood. That's fair.
That's very cool.
Okay.
Sindra? I'm not an expertise on this type of,
Okay, bring us a man
And
to dance for us.
just any type of man.
Actually, can I whisper to Tuna?
Yes.
I don't think Richard Dubois is into men.
Shit. Bring us a woman.
All right. And would you like perhaps a tiefling, a human, something exotic? What is your preference? An
I
elf?
think we prefer something nobility would
Very well.
go with.
It will cost you.
How much?
Yeah.
Well, depends, but for 1 hour it would be around 100 gold. I'm just kidding. I can't scam you. It would be around 50 gold for an hour.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
You look very new here. You were about to pay 100 gold for an hour of dancing.
We don't really use or we don't come to this type of place.
Hopefully, you will start coming more. Well, I will be right back with your entertainment and your food and drinks.
Thank you.
All right, Sagrin.
Thank you very much.
You leave to go to the bathroom. What is it that you're trying to accomplish here?
I'm trying to see if there's like rooms that I can access, if there's like bedrooms.
Gotcha. So
I'm having a deja vu.
roll a perception
Yeah.
check.
Exactly.
Roll a perception check for me. This went great last time. It can only go better this time.
Yeah, and it's for the same goal and everything.
Oh my god.
22.
You spot a couple things. First of all, stairs that go up into a second floor. Then you obviously spot the bathroom. It is in here. And fortunately, still clean and with no moaning coming from inside, as it is still, it's still only open. You see there are not any patrons nearby, but you do spot immediately, as you kind of get up, a woman that is kind of leaning against the wall in the path towards the stairs. You notice a woman that is staring straight at your group. This woman is a half-orc. A half-orc woman with like light green skin and very like muscular, humongous thighs. She's like overall kind of, thick with two C's. She has like very long black hair. It's kind of spiky at the top. Dark green eyes and has like these small visible tusks. And she's kind of like, she's crossing her arms and you can see like the biceps. And she's kind of like staring at your group as you walk in. And she has like a very confident presence. And she's wearing like this like lace, legless, dark green dress that shows off her, largest assets, which are her legs. And she's like, you clock her looking at the group instantly.
Are the bathrooms behind her? Like
No.
beyond her or before?
She is kind of like in the pathway towards the stairs, right? And these are the walls. The bathrooms would be kind of on one of these walls here, so it's to her side. She's kind of leaning in against the wall, and the bathroom is to her side. You'd have to like turn the corner from the bathroom wall to go to the upstairs where she is.
So I'll go to the bathroom.
All right, you go to the bathroom.
Yeah. I examined the bathroom.
All right, you're examining the bathroom.
Yes.
Smelling okay. Hole in the ground, classic. But there's no poopy in there. There are a few stains on the wall, but they're not brown. They're another color. There are like quite a few stains. But other than that, it smells all right.
All right. So I'll leave. But I'll like look at my group while I'm still kind of in the bathroom. If there's like an angle for it.
There is.
The door slightly open, and I'll like kind of look intensely and look at the.
Okay, you're like trying to look at
Yeah,
them.
like
Okay.
Yeah, just like
Got
so
it.
that I can
Got
make
it.
them like talk to her or something, and I can go
Okay.
upstairs.
Let's see. Let's let the group roll a perception check to
Yeah.
see if they notice Sagrin opening the door and signaling you guys.
Perception.
Yeah.
11 for me. That's a high number.
Yeah.
14.
I got a 14.
Wait, no. It bugged. 8.
You do notice her kind of signaling you. Zyzy, you notice it as the man arrives, places his food on the table, and you now have what seems to be sort of an elven woman with like long blonde hair, kind of like a this like almost transparent white dress. It's like transparent in certain areas, but then others it kind of covers. And she is dancing. She began dancing in front of you, kind of in a space a little bit above the table where you guys are eating. And she's kind of dancing and moving around. But you do notice Sagrin.
If you'll excuse
I'm a
me
bit
for a
distracted.
bit, I'll just excuse myself from there for a bit. And
As you do, the woman kind of like touches you and tries to like grab you and hold onto you, but just like rubs her hand on your arm.
I'll just Okay.
Tuna is very concentrated eating her cheese and looking at both. Like a movie.
You excuse yourself, and where are you headed? Towards the bathroom?
No, towards the
woman.
Yeah.
Got it. You move towards the woman, and as you do, and you approach her, the woman kind of undoes the crossing of arms and goes,
Good afternoon. How may I help you?
That's a
Hi,
pretty deep voice for a girl, though.
she's a half orc.
Yeah.
Still. You
Good
gotta do a
afternoon.
bit girly.
Good afternoon. I was noticing you were quite staring at us.
Yes, I have never seen you in town before, and also, you're here pretty early. Are you looking for someone?
Not really. But you know, the next time I come here, I might be looking for someone like you.
Roll a persuasion check for me, Azizel. Oh my-
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are they right now?
They are to your right side.
I got a
Would I be able
13.
to
Yeah.
pass? And get
Past her? No, she's still like blocking you, and he is blocking you
Okay.
as well.
And okay.
Okay, so that is. Wait, you rolled perception. What's your persuasion bonus?
Oh, sorry, persuasion.
So you rolled
It's
a
6. It's 6.
7
It's
plus
also
6. It's the same. Okay, so it's still a 13. She goes,
Yeah, I'm not really interested in tiny guys like you.
Well, size does not matter.
It
It's what you
does.
do with it.
It really does matter. Anyway, you're definitely an interesting bunch, and I see you have a fairy with you.
Yeah, we met a couple. Not days. How long do I know her?
it's been probably like I would say weeks right now, or
Okay.
like a week and a half or something.
Yeah, I've known her for a while now. She's cool. Would you like to meet her?
Actually,
I mean, I bet you've never met a fairy before.
I would really like to, yes.
Come along, I'll introduce you.
And she
Yeah.
begins
I know.
moving with you towards the table. Do you want to go past? Okay,
Yes.
roll a stealth check for me.
Stealth.
You have advantage. Go ahead. 2 natural ones. Bam. It wasn't.
While
18?
18. All right. Gotcha.
while we're going to the table, I just ask her name and what she does here and all that.
She answers you with,
People know me as Madam Python, and I am the owner of this place.
Oh,
Yes. Well, shall we sit then?
as you see Sagrin quickly move
Hello.
Through.
Hello there, little fairy. May I know your name?
I'm salmon. I'm joking, I'm tuna.
All right.
I'm a fairy.
I understand that. My name is Madam Python, or people know me as Madam Python. What brings
would you
a
like
fairy?
to have a drink?
No, I'm fine. What brings a fairy to this plane?
I'm with my friends. Oh, what? Oh, to this plane. Well, it was a mistake. I didn't mean to.
Well, I want to let you know that you don't look like a mistake to me.
I just look at both of them, like, is she into fairies or something like that?
So, and she kind of like gestures the other lady away. What really brings you here?
Me specifically, or us?
All of you. You don't seem the type to, well, maybe her, and she points at Syndra. You don't seem the type to enjoy a space like this.
Well, this space has its enjoyments.
But so early.
We were more curious because we never been to a place like this.
Well, I hope your curiosity is satisfied.
Until now,
Quite.
yeah, it is. Well, not until now. Okay, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. Yes,
You're a really
it is
nervous little one, aren't you?
a little bit.
Well, I do not
Guess
mean
it's her nature.
I do not mean to take all of your time. It was a pleasure to meet you all. Just as courtesy, what is your name as well? And she points at both you and Syndra, both at Azizel and Syndra.
I'm Cinder.
And my name is Azizel, but you can also call me Zyzy.
Right.
And you wink?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm leaving. And she gets up and goes back to her place. Sagrin, you have snuck up the thigh. You're climbing up the thigh. Or the penis.
Yep.
Whichever is the shape that you think it is. I tell you, when I thought of it, it was a thigh, not a penis. But you guys...
No, I remember the description.
What is... But isn't
before.
a thigh, like, thicker at the top? Isn't the leg, like, thicker at the top and then, like, smaller at the... You know, it's a leg. It's called thigh, not penis phi. Anyway, you climb up, and immediately as you climb up, you see that there are more stairs. There's like more floors to the central tower, but the first one does not lead into the tower. The first time you climb up this flight of stairs, you see there is a corridor with like multiple doors on each side. There is currently no one seeing you or here in this second floor. What are you doing?
I'm gonna peek through the keyholes.
Of all of them?
I guess, yeah.
Okay, roll perception check for me. Okay, you managed to look through about 4 of the rooms in here, which is already a little bit, it's less than half, but it's almost half. You managed to look through 4 quickly, and as you do, you see women, men of all different races, sizes on these 4, like kind of getting ready. They're like dressing, and some of them are eating, but that's all you can see through these keyholes.
Do you all have people inside?
Yes, the four of them that you managed to check. Yes, and you begin to hear footsteps coming from above to climb down the stairs.
Climb down the stairs. Wait, so I went to.
You're in the second floor. There's more that are in the tower, and you hear footsteps coming from up the tower that are coming down to your floor.
Okay. How is the light situation?
It is very well
floor?
lit.
Very well lit. There isn't like any dark spot or anything.
No, not really.
Okay.
This is like the sex floor. This is where all the rooms for the sex are.
Okay. I'm gonna take a gamble here.
Gamble away.
So I'm gonna go towards like the farthest door from the stairs.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
And when I hear the footsteps the loudest, when they're like almost approaching that floor, I'm gonna open the closest door, and I'm gonna pray that it opens inward, not like inside of the door, but outside, so that it blocks me, you know, from the people that are going down the stairs.
All right. So you sit there and you wait, right?
Yeah, I'm waiting.
You see what seems to be a woman climbing down the stairs. She has like a long dark brown hair and is wearing like a regular dress, and she's like climbing down, and as the the footsteps are closing in, you go to open the door. It's locked. You can't open it. And just as you like make the noise and you try to open it, it's like it's stuck. It doesn't move. The woman looks, stops on the stairs and is like looking at you.
Isn't this the bathroom?
No, it's not the bathroom here. It's downstairs.
Oh, I'm sorry. I already drank a couple of beers. So I'm quite tipsy. I'm Sagrin, by the way. What's your name? And I approach my hand.
She goes closer to you, and my name is Vivienne.
Pretty name.
Right, I'm not sure you're supposed to be here. Maybe you should.
Yeah, I want to go to the bathroom. Can you leave me there? I really gotta piss.
Sure.
Please.
I
Thank
can.
you. My sense of direction is just bad.
She grabs your hand, and begins leading you downstairs and kind of like directing you, and you see like this like huge lumbering body of, you know, probably upwards of 180 of the half-orc boss of this place that is kind of like leaning against the wall again. And you manage to you see the woman kind of goes, excuse us, and begins pointing you towards to pass through her, and just like in that moment you manage to pass through without anything happening to you until you feel a hand on your shoulder.
Didn't you just come with those people ahead?
Yes, and I really gotta piss. Like,
No,
right now.
you got up and went to the bathroom.
Yes, I did, and it didn't smell very well. So I went and tried to find another place so I could take a piss.
And that's where we're gonna end today's episode. You have been busted. All right. Great job, everyone. Amazing situation.
Although I'm tiny. No, I have skills that I can hide. Like if someone is twice my size or something, yeah,
Right.
I can hide.
That is true.
But yeah.
However,
We'll
she was leading you into the place and was like shooing you into the place, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like a hallway. It's
Yeah,
I
it's
think
pretty.
it would be
It's
almost
pretty tight.
impossible not to see. Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see what happens on the next episode. But you guys, if you get arrested in the sex place, that is the funniest thing.
It is. God.
But yeah. Anyway, that's going to finish today's session. We will be back on the next Friday, hopefully, to see how this turns out and to let our players process the new things they learned, the new information they learned, and the things that happened today, and see what they want to do now that they're here in the Sci-Fi. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for watching. Let's go around the table again. This time, let's go through the usual order. And let our players tell you what they are doing with their lives, or whatever. Starting with Sagrin, our halfling rogue. Please, who are you and what do you do?
I'm Your Mother is a Fish, and I stream a lot of single-player games. And what am I gonna do with my life? That was the question, right?
Okay, never mind.
For the next week, I'm gonna think how the hell I'm gonna survive the next episode.
All right. Hey, you're fine. She just grabbed you. You know, she could be very nice. You don't know. You're just judging her by the size of her thighs. Anyway, moving on to our friendly dark elf Azizel. Who are you? What do you do?
I'm Istera and I don't stream.
All right. Thank you very much for that. You can find him at VFXCinematrix on Twitter, and for all of you guys on Twitch, here are the links for the cast as well. And next up, our Tunalasia Meadow Falls, the Fairy Wizard.
I am Mizzy. I stream on twitch.tv/MizzyPeasy. I stream Variety and Souls.
Thank you very much. And now, last but not least, our solo queue master, Syndra, the Dark Elf Sorceress.
Hi, I am Witch. I play League of Legends on my channel, and that's pretty much it.
All right, there you go. You can find their links in the description if you're on YouTube, in the chat if you are watching live. We really do appreciate you guys watching. Next episode will be again on a Friday. That will be on the 9th of September, I think. Yes. And then we get to find out what happens. And finally discover how our dudes, how our friends are going to get into the party at the Countess for the Countess's birthday on the 25th. Anyway, guys, it was very nice seeing you around here. It is time for us to leave.
Bye.
Bye-bye, folks. Take care.
Bye.